2 hours before.
Sorry, so how is everything there?
Yeah, it's okay.
I believe that
Nothing, just
you have subscribed to
yeah,
this lesson and another lesson, right?
yeah. At a time, two lesson. This and one B speaking for IELTS.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Give me one
So
second.
that lesson already subscribed before 1 month for 3 or 2 months at a time. And this lesson, when the 30% discount I heard about, then I subscribed for 1 month.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
I want to subscribe all your classes, but of course some financial aspect always there.
Thank
That's why.
thank you very much for your support. That's really cool. So welcome. This lesson is though it's called English practice, but we practice almost everything.
Yes,
So
exactly.
we're going to start with a small test for reading,
Mhm.
and from there question practice, vocabs, and as well as basic pronunciation. Um, so
So, okay, sir, but if right now I am only one student on this class, or if you are comfortable for some customizing class, so I am very much happy because I want to know some basic grammar as m- m- for like as purpose of speaking, not very advanced, because sometimes I feel I am stuck on that grammar part, and the very very like minimal mistake
mhm.
I have did. So that's why I want to remove that habit, and I subscribe your this class gets open for everything. It's like overall English practicing. So what we want, we just go with that.
Okay. So in this lesson, there are five people at the moment. You,
Okay.
Ali Abdullahi
Mm-hmm.
from Somalia, Flourish from the Philippines, and there are
Mm-hmm.
two other students who join on trial. One of them
Trial.
is
Okay.
Ahmed, another is from Esa. I think he's from
Okay.
Afghanistan. So this would be their second
Yes.
class for the trial. If they don't join today, they're
Okay.
going to miss it because it wouldn't be repeated, as you know. However, all my
Mm-hmm.
classes are recorded and saved on my
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel and Facebook ID, as you know. So if you ever want to see any of this lesson, you can always go back to the YouTube, and you have to find out the date and time. You can always watch
Mm-hmm.
your part. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Great.
okay, because your hair is really amazing that you can practice a lot. So, which part of
Mm.
grammar you think you need help or support?
Mm. Um, Actually, I have much knowledge about like tenses and part of a speech both,
Mm-hmm,
and sometimes I have some skill also converted my knowledge in a skill, but at the time of sentence construction, maybe because of my lack of practice or because not familiar very much that language, or by some default mistake, just I am very like no you many time he or she, I just mistake between he and she. I have been mistaken, like uh, present past was is.
mm-hmm.
Sometime I know grammar part, theoretical, but I don't know at practical time. I feel it's some mistakes always. And second thing, whenever I speak without thinking, I speak good, but when I speak before, after thinking कि, okay, so what I use, okay, is the like past tense is like that, this and that. So that time I am very much like confused, or lagging many, and pauses is increases like that.
Okay. I believe that you know grammar more or less. Everyone knows that. So it's
Mm.
Dr. Rose, is matter of practice. So what I'm thinking for you, this most
Yes.
amazing strategy would be, say when we notice that something is not correct, you just practice the sentence at least 5 times. Okay.
Okay.
It's better for you if you bring a notebook with you, so you just take a note
Okay.
where you have made a mistake, and you write
Mm-hmm.
it and you practice it at your home when you're free. Remember that
Mm-hmm.
this is only an hour lesson. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
practice 5 times in one sentence, it will really we'll have less opportunity to practice more, because we have
Yes,
engaged. So
exactly.
so the amazing essence of or feature of the classes are that we learn from there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Abhi, thank you very much for joining. And we practice at our own time. Okay, we learn the
Mm-hmm.
strategies, we learn the patterns or rules, guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
how you can practice more when you've got free time. Please remember that, Dr. Rosie, practice is the key factor to develop
Key
and
factor.
become
Okay.
more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, as a teacher, sir, what you observe um, for me at the time of speaking, what type of mistake I repeated?
Abhi, thank you very much. Let me welcome her. Abhi,
Yes.
Yes, how good afternoon, guys.
good
I don't
afternoon.
know.
Hello, Abhi. Good afternoon.
Uh,
Good, how are you guys?
Abhi, meet Dr. Rosie, and Abhi is from Maryland of the USA.
Oh, Abhi. Hello.
Nice to talk to you, doctor.
Nice to meet you, Abhi.
And Aviv is very keen to speak English about the topic, and that is
Mm,
what she requested. So today, because you are two, it will be an amazing idea to speak about a
mm-hmm.
topic. Okay, Aviv, what do you
Okay,
think?
sure, sir.
That's good.
Okay,
That would be great for me.
now before you start speaking about anything, Dr. Rosie, you asked me. I've noticed, more or less, sometimes when you're speaking, don't worry about some of the mistakes, but the amazing part would be when you understand this is a mistake. Okay, and when you
Mm-hmm.
learn the corrected form, and when you
Mm-hmm.
know the accurate word or accurate grammar, and if you try to use it you know from the next time, that is the amazing part of making mistakes. And you'd be surprised
Mm-hmm.
to know, let me share, up to year 7 or class 7, when I was in my country Bangladesh, I always got very poor mark in English. My parents were unhappy. My elder brother was so angry. One day he beat me. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that why you're not getting good marks. And then I said to them, look, I don't understand grammar, I don't know how to write one sentence correctly, and let alone
Mm-hmm.
speaking, because in our culture, Dr. Rose, in Asian countries we never practice speaking. However, when I was in class 8, my nephew learned grammar from a local teacher, and he said to me, he's my same age, I'll teach you grammar. Give me some time. So it took
Mm-hmm.
around 2 to 3 months to learn all the basic grammar, and after that, my elder brother bought an English grammar book, and you'll be surprised to know that grammar book was a British English grammar, English to English. And he said
Mm-hmm.
the only way to develop your English is to speak and read English. It doesn't matter you understand or not. Get a dictionary, open the dictionary 50 times, and take a note, and obviously after a while you'll be learning lots of vocabs, and that has really helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And from the year 8, I remember I hardly make any grammar mistake. And I used to
Mm-hmm.
teach higher class students, like class 9, 10, and 11, English writing and grammar, and I earned good money, good amount of money. Okay. Anyway, so that is my first teaching as English grammar and writing when I was in school. So after all these years, when I came to the UK, my primary focus is to develop my pronunciation. I took lessons, phonetics
Mm-hmm.
lesson from a teacher, and who will help me a lot, and who
Mm-hmm.
taught me to how to speak neutrally. And after that, I studied a little bit myself, and still I'm studying the phonetics, which is really amazing. The more I learn, and I become more surprised how English language could be, you know, uh, could have various types of pronunciation. One was letter A, Do you know that letter A has 9 different sounds
Mm,
depending on the word?
yes.
So this is amazing. So it needs practice, Dr. Rosie. So don't worry, and Abib as well. So vital part for talking about any topic, you need 3 things always: vocabulary.
Mm,
Number 2, must you need to know what kinds of word we are going to use in this topic. You have to
correct.
organize the words in the twinkle of an eye. Number
Mm-hmm.
2, those vocabularies could be made into complete, logical, meaningful sentences. Now you
Mm,
made a sentence, it is not complete. You made a sentence, it is not logical at all. It doesn't give any meaning at all. So there is no point.
okay.
So we have to know that those structures, those grammar patterns, which will help you make a complete sentence. Number
Mm,
the next part would be, now you're practicing with each other or the lesson or the other live stream with other students, other colleagues. These are the ways. Remember, and that is a proven technique. If you do it
mm,
continuously with a focused plan, obviously after a while you will feel your improvement. You will understand, oh, I speak better than
yeah, it's
before.
a, yeah, exactly. It's a very important improvement. Like before 2 months, I am not able to speak, but now I speak. But how accurate? This is the thinking part.
Yeah, so now primary focus is to be fluent. Okay, all the times I always ask my subscribers, please focus on fluency at the beginning. Don't worry about the grammar and pronunciation. When you become fluent, then focus on grammar, focus on basic pronunciation, because sometimes it is not possible to be correct, because English is not our mother tongue. We learn it, we practice it, and there is possibility that we are making mistakes because we have got mother tongue's sound impact on the language, and that is very much likely. Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So I think for fluency, I give mm, uh, 5 out of 10, but it's okay. Not much, not less.
All right, so let's move on, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. My idea would be, if you choose easy topic of your own, or if you want, I can give you topic so that you can describe the topic at least 2 minutes. The reason,
Yeah, you gave.
okay, the reason for giving time is
Um,
that when it is a timed topic, then you have a little bit pressure. Oh, I have to talk more things in 2 minutes. Remember that
okay.
when we are speaking, few things also needed to be added. Do not be repetitive.
Mm-hmm,
Number one,
mm-hmm,
do not use
mm-hmm.
filler. Number two, okay,
Okay,
do not speak fast, do not speak slow. There is a rhythm, try to maintain the rhythm.
okay.
And try to use, if possible, compound sentences, complex sentences. For
Mm-hmm,
example, if I ask you, what do you do? If you say, I'm an English teacher, rather than, I've been teaching in a primary school for the last 5 years in a local school of New York or Pakistan or India or Bangladesh or England, and I enjoy teaching primary school kids or children or young students. Look at the sentence pattern. It's one or two sentences, okay? And where is the stadium? For example, I've asked you. Stadium is beside the train station, which has been abandoned for many years now. It has been rejuvenated for the playing cricket or football. Look, it's a quite big, lengthy sentence. But if you think that this type of sentence is really not possible, make shorter sentences, 2, 3 lines. That will be also helpful. But remember, in IELTS exam, Dr. Rose, it is better to use compound sentence because it will bring you more marks.
mm.
And one question I always ask as an example, when did pandemic start? I'm going to write it. Let me see how well you answer. Then we are going to the topic. Yeah? Easy topic. You'll talk about your family, both of you. So when did pandemic start, Dr. Rosie?
When did pandemic start?
Yes.
Okay. So in 2019, from December, we heard about the pandemic in like some new virus discover in or identify in China, and after that is like very speedily it's that's virus spread that all over world, and in India it's full fledged came March 2020.
Okay.
It's earlier, it's like first week of March, and after that lockdown, fully lockdown happened, and during that lockdown, uh, the people realize many things. So first realization is like that, how
Can I
yeah,
stop you if you don't mind?
yes, yes,
Look
sure.
at the sentences, Dr. Rose. I said to you, understanding a sentence is sometimes it's very much crucial.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Okay, and in real life as well in the exam, you won't get more than 20 to 30 seconds for
mm-hmm.
answering this question. So your first part was amazing answer, but when you are
Yes.
just linking what people realize that should be really out of
Okay.
topic, remember that.
So it's that part is only completed that. So it's
Exactly.
like
Remember that. You
okay,
need to
okay.
understand this is very crucial for you and all the people who are listening to us silently.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Understanding a questions and giving the answer correctly is very important factor when you're presenting. Now,
Okay.
remember that each and every question there is a grammar pattern or a question pattern. Like when did pandemic start? Use the same pattern when you're answering. Here, the main
It's a
word is
past.
did, past tense. So you'll
Yes,
start
past
like this.
tense.
The pandemic started, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
still two or three sentences. Finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if you want to link some other information, sometimes you can't link it. It would be like
Okay.
irrelevant or out of the
Yes, yes.
topic. Okay,
Understand.
okay,
Understand.
okay. Let me listen to Avib. Are you,
Thank you.
when did
Yeah,
pandemic start?
it started back to 2019. I was in Addis, Ethiopia. That time, I heard originally started from China, like doctor said. It was very contagious. Is transmitted through oral drops. The moment we heard that about the virus, everyone was concerned, but we didn't lock down totally because of our economy. We didn't. The government did not allow uh,
Okay,
lockdown. Lockdown. Most of the pupils went for job.
okay.
To be
May I stop you here now, Abib? So remember that these are the effects of the pandemic. You explain when it started, that's fine. Remember, these are the second part. I was going to ask you the second part. Now, once again, when the question is in the past and you have answered past, always be specific when you have been asked to answer it. Remember, it may sound like little bit harsh, but that is the reality in any kind of job interview or exam or any kind of presentation. Your answer should be concise, to the point, and accurate. Do not try to bring any other irrelevant information unless you have been asked. Now, those are the second part, like what are the impacts of a pandemic in your country or in your local area. So, one student, look at the student who answered it. The pandemic didn't start until March 22 when it started from that specific source, China, and it all over the world traveled to my country where we are the victims. That student answered in one compound sentence. It's quite big sentence though, but that is also amazing sentence. Rather than telling two or three sentences, you can also connect with this, coordinating conjunctions, how you can present well. Now, the second part I'm going to ask you, Dr. Rosie and Abib, okay, you can answer it. Like, what are the impacts of pandemic in your country? Before that, I need to drink water here if that time here. Sorry.
Yeah.
who start first? Do you want me to start first, Dr.
Yeah,
Rosie?
I'm taking water, so don't worry.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Uh, as we all know, the pandemic affected all over the world, and especially for Africans, Ethiopians, specifically for Ethiopians. It is because, like I said, the economy of the country is very low. Most of the people of Ethiopia are based on the trade. So the government did not allow for general lockdown rather than advices for people to wear masks at school, at work, um, regardless of the increasing of the viruses. The death rate was so low, especially for the first 3 months. Then the people starts to ignore the masks, and they prefer mask off most of the time. Gradually, the virus started to contaminate every every neighborhood. That would lead high death rate after 7 months of the virus.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Dr. Rosie.
Yes. Yeah. So, uh, although we don't have any authentic data about that, the what effect or what type of effect happened our country during pandemic or after pandemic, but when we observe like the previous progress in different vertical, especially in financial point of view or like economic, is the huge damage happened at times, especially for like middle class and below middle class, lower below poverty level, because mostly India is like that country which 70% depend upon the farmer and labor classes, and that pandemic time, all because of lockdown, all thing was totally closed. So the like immigration of labor from one state to another state is was very massive, like painful experience. Even as a viewer, we all were like shocking what happened. Of course, it's very bad effect. And second is like young generation, because of like termination of release that from job opportunity, it is also a big setback with new generation. And third thing is like mostly people emotionally affected because of lockdown, arrest to home, and then losing nearest and dearest during that COVID-19. Only one thing I feel like that every cloud have a I have a silver line. I feel the understanding about the digital platform and digital learning and like virtual learning is very boom at that time, and each and every person accept as a essential of life and mandatory of life. So it's a overall effect.
Thank you. That's really pretty cool. You have used some standard vocabs and phrases. That's really cool. And thank you very much, Ravi, as well. You both have spoken well. Because you see, it is a common topic and you know all these words. So when you
Hmm.
know the word, that time it is much easier for you to talk about.
Hmm.
So that's why vocabulary is the first and foremost, important feature to talk about any topic. And automatically
Exactly.
when you're talking, the grammars are coming as usual. And please don't worry about the mistakes. We all make mistakes and we learn from it. Okay. Our next
Hmm.
topic is, I'm going to share the screen. Abdul have uh, copied and paste. Now I think I need to. get rid of this one because it is really uh, covering all the comment.
Mm-hmm.
So well done, both of you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hang on a second. I'm just one moment. I'm sharing the screen.
Yes.
So it's all about family. I've just built up some questions so that it's easy for both of you. Okay.
Yes.
One more. Let me make it bigger.
Hmm. Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
So
It's
think
visible.
of this topic when you're talking about family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that. Do you have a large or small family, or what kind of family? Tell me something about your family. Then you can say how much time do you manage to. Okay, let me break this so that it's easy for you. Yeah. How much time do you manage to spend with your family members? Okay. And what sort of things do you like to do together?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the family and why? Yeah? Who are you close to in your
Mm-hmm.
family? Should we rely heavily on our families, or is it better to try to be independent? Let me see if we can get some more question. Do you get along with your family? Or did I? Okay, one moment. This question should be there as well. Okay, let us focus on this question today because there are many questions.
Mm-hmm.
We just practice it one by one. Okay. So before you start talking about family, remember always give a little bit introduction about the family, why we live in a family, what is the reason. Okay, then you just answer this question: do you have large or small family? And telling about your family. So we are going to talk about your siblings, brothers, sisters, parents, what they do, and how do you interact with them. How much time do you manage to spend with the members, and what is family important to you? That is really a typical question. What sorts of things do you like to do together? Did or do you get well with your family? Why? Who are you close to your family? Okay, I wrote this question already. Sorry. Okay, who was close to your family? And should you rely heavily on your families, or is it better to try independent? Are this question clear to both of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, do you need to think of it about because it's a very common topic?
Yes. Very common
Okay,
topic.
I've got another suggestion for both of you in order to develop your fluency. I'm sure that you have
Mm-hmm.
got a mobile phone where you can record. Okay, choose a topic and
Okay.
talk to the mobile phone at least 2 minutes. Then listen to
Okay.
it. Okay, every week,
Okay.
at least once, and very
Okay.
often you'll be able to understand. Oh, there is grammar mistake. There is vocabulary mistake. Maybe there is
Mm-hmm.
pronunciation is wrong. You can always cross check.
Mm-hmm.
Do not check anything from the Google. Please, never ever. Go to the specific dictionary, Oxford, Cambridge, okay, Collins, or Merriam-Webster, or any other specific. Do not use Google, please. Okay, I never support anyone
Mm-hmm.
to use Google. Okay, so we'd like to go first this time.
Mm-hmm.
I can go first.
Okay,
Mm, I am Baba. I am the third child from my family. I have one brother and two sisters. Before I get married, I used to live with my mom and my bigger sister. My bigger sister, she had one boy. Uh, we are a big family. My extended family is the nearest to our house. we usually visit our family like every month.
Mm-hmm.
Back to home in our culture, we have a custom to see grandpa and grandma like every month. You have to supposed to visit them. It's a must. So we usually once a month, every Sunday, we had a family reunion. We would have usually have a great time with family. For me, it is pleasant to have to spend time. Especially, I liked the way we celebrate holiday, the discussions. I really miss that. I hope we will have a great family here, and we will have a great time as well too.
Great. Would you like to add anything more?
Here I have in-law to sister-in-law. They are also very close from us. We spend like every 3 months, like we have the same family, and we will celebrate birthday and our whole day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do did that. This is my my habit so far after I moved to US.
Okay, that's pretty cool, Abib. Thank you very much for the you know information and for discussing this topic. You spoke 2 minutes 30 seconds. That's pretty cool. I was expecting you should speak at least 2 minutes about this topic. So you have already excelled more than 2 minutes. Dr. Rosie, would you like to talk about? Before that, I'm going to say, let me give a little bit feedback. Uh,
Mhm.
Abib, we don't say bigger sister. In family, we say elder sister. Okay, if someone is, yeah, by age, who has got more age than you, we call
Yeah,
those people
younger. Yeah,
elder. We don't
exactly.
use bigger. Similarly, who are less age than you, we say them younger. Okay.
Younger.
And
Thank you.
also, you wanted to say this word, I think family reunion or get together. That is very common words when different families come together, have good time and have the fun, with the children, grandpa, grandma, everyone. You can always this word family reunion or get together. Okay, that's really very good word. And it's good for Dr. Rosie as well. Now she has listened to you. She can use many of these words in her presentation. So remember, Dr. Rosie and Abe, we are not at the moment focusing on the grammar. We are focusing on the fluency. But obviously,
Okay.
if I notice something is wrong, I will definitely let you know.
Mhm.
But Abib, your grammar was more or less correct. So that is really amazing part. And your rhythm, the fluency style was good. Please
Thank
Mhm.
remember, because we are humans, our fluency, our intonation must go up and down. We are not robot. We don't talk like robot. Hey, like my name is T90. I'm from 31st century. What's your name? No, we don't talk like this. Monotone. And if you speak monotone, people will be bored. So sometimes bring some emotions, bring some feelings in your talking, like shocking, be sad. We're expressing happiness, be happy, cheers. Wow, that's really pretty cool. Oh, I'm very sad. Look, these are some of the expressions we use as a human, okay? And that is very natural. Well done and bravo, Abib. Dr. Rosie,
Yes. Mm. Ah, so can you scroll down little bit? It's what is the first question this time is scroll.
this is the first
Uh,
question, but you can always
yeah,
start.
yeah. Now it's a, okay. So yeah, actually, I read and I used to learn about the man is a social animal, and as the with family, spending time with family is some extent. I feel it's like the fulfillness of that psychology when the person have a good togetherness with sibling and other family member, parents also. So I consider it's either a small family, big family, nuclear family, doesn't matter. The matter is like the close knit family. You understand with each other emotion, and you accept each other as a merits or demerits both ground. I am belong to like large family, but after marriage I am always with the nuclear family with my three kids, two daughters and one son. We used to give time each other or enjoying togetherness with intellectual entertainment like the debate on some philosophical topic or debate and like argument with like some historical events like that. So we very mostly enjoy that part, but the result is like that after some disagreement always happened with us, but that disagreement better than many fake understanding. So I feel it's a very good. I give to my kids the thought freedom and the freedom of speech. What they think, it he told me. So for family I always available. Family is not my first priority because I think in priority list family is never listed me. Family is my own, my life. I am not the part of life, it is a whole my life. So I never give in priority list. And of course uh, about about me, I am very concerned about the quality of relationship. So that's why even extended family I am not go to much extended, but very near and close friend, sorry, close family member. And yes, of course. It's like I feel I am very emotional about my family, either my parents, either my kids. Both are. I always feel as a mother, as a sister, as a wife, or as a daughter. All four relation is like I give 100% my effort, my happiness, and my time.
Very good, Dr. Rosie. Wow, you spoke 2 minutes 58 seconds. Before I give you feedback, I need to go for a minute. Can you please both of you talk for a
Yeah,
minute?
yeah, sure,
I'll be
sure,
back in
sure,
1 minute.
sure. Okay. Abhi, where are you from?
I originally from Ethiopia, like I said. What about
Egypt.
you? Yeah, Ethiopia. No, Ethiopia. Have you heard Ethiopia?
Okay. No, I think I did not heard. I know about Egypt, but what you
It's it's very close from we are border from Egypt.
Okay,
Where are you
okay, okay,
from?
okay,
Where
okay.
are you from?
I am from India.
Oh, I had been in India like 5 years ago, 2019, I
Oh,
think.
great.
Delhi. I was
Which
in
place?
Delhi. Delhi. I was
Delhi.
in.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
I had a great time with friends there.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I came for my close friend's surgery. It was
Mm-hmm.
a kidney surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Apollo Hospital? I hope so.
Yeah, yeah, I know Apollo Hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. I was there in back to 2018. I totally forgot, but I was there.
Are you working there?
Yet,
Okay, great.
where did you ask? In US or in India?
In India.
No, no, I had been there for my friend surgery.
Okay, for surgery purpose. Okay,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yeah,
yeah, at
yeah,
Apollo
yeah,
Hospital.
yeah,
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 it was
yeah. Mm.
the kidney surgery.
Okay,
They
okay,
did,
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, they did a great surgery. I really appreciate. I don't know. I forgot his name. Doctor. He's a kidney specialist. I
Okay,
totally forgot.
In Apollo Hospital, New
Yes,
Delhi,
yes,
correct?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's exactly. India is famous for medical tourism also because of that lowest charge of like medical perspectives. Like
Which city you are
nowadays,
in?
I am in Mumbai.
Mumbai. I heard
Yeah.
Mumbai. They have also the hospitals in Mumbai, right? The biggest hospital. Some of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
friends also went
Yes,
there.
yes. Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I was
and
listening to your conversation. That's amazing. You both are sharing your, you know, thoughts and stories. Okay, well done, Dr. Rosie. That's really pretty cool. You have spoken 2 minutes 59 seconds. I'm very
Mm,
happy that both of you have just exceeded my expected time, and you've used some of the words
thank
very amazing. Family, nuclear family, extended family, both of you. And
mm,
what two words I've just noticed that we shouldn't use. Instead of saying humans are social animal, we don't say that. We are social being. Okay?
okay.
Please remember
I
that
socialize.
animal is
Yeah, just I write down.
okay.
Mm,
And this word sounds offensive in many cases because it's like a
mm, correct, correct.
swearing to someone else. But if it's a social being,
Yeah.
people will be happy. Like we are social being. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
Socialize. Sometimes you can say that's a very
Yeah, socializes also.
we socialize or socialite. Do you know this word
Yeah.
socialite?
Huh, it's the little bit different. Socialized, okay, but socialized is like some page three type of very famous or like a celebrities type of person is like socialized.
Okay. And also, I've noticed you often very use this word either. After either,
Mm-hmm.
generally we use either or, okay, or neither
Or
nor.
okay.
So that is the
No, then
pattern, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Or either or in British English, either
Either or.
or,
Yeah,
okay,
either
no.
or other. Yes,
Okay.
either. Yes.
So well done, and that's pretty cool. You see, when you know the vocabs, it is not a problem for you to talk. But when it's a new topic, like if I give something a topic you never have heard of it will be
Mm-hmm.
difficult. Our
Yes, yes.
confidence should be in that level. It doesn't matter whatever the topic is, we can talk. And
Yes,
that's the
correct.
reason you need to read a lot, okay?
Yes,
Remember
yes.
that by reading more, you'll be able to learn vocabs. And
Mm-hmm.
also, please make sure when you know a new word, try to make sentences, okay?
Okay.
But if you know a word, you don't know how to make sentences, that is no point of learning the word because you cannot use
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen on this app and even in practical life when I used to teach in other platform, people learn lots of new vocabs. And also another thing we need to know when you know the vocab, in which context it can be used. Now,
Yeah, it's the most. Yes, exactly, sir. I also feel you are subject matters expert, so you observe very deeply. But even surfacely, I also observe some new word they like memorize and the putting forcefully in like just for I know that word.
exactly. Okay, great. Well done. Let's go to a different types of tests today. A little bit
Yes.
reading and understanding. Can you
Okay.
see, can both of you see this page? I've shared
Yeah.
passage and
Yeah.
questions. Okay.
Hmm.
So Dr. Rose, would you like to go first?
Okay. Passage. Anna is an artist. She draws the moon. She draws clouds. She
Clouds.
draws
Clouds.
clouds. Clouds.
Ow sound. Loud.
Clouds.
Do you know
Yeah.
loud?
Yeah. Clouds.
Yes. So you have brought C before loud, so it becomes cloud,
Okay.
like iCloud in iPhone.
Clouds.
Very good.
Yeah.
Clouds.
She draws stars.
Very good. Uh, Abib, would you like to read this? It's 4 lines only.
which one?
Left hand side.
Left side. The one she already read it.
The one she already read it. Yes.
Uh, Anna is an artist. She draws the moon. She draws the clouds.
No,
She draws
there is no
stars.
the before clouds.
She draws clouds. I silent the
Yeah, we generally do not use article before plural number, okay? Look, moon
We
is
don't need
specific.
D, right?
We
We
don't
don't
use
need D.
we don't use the before plural generally. No.
Yeah.
Look, there is no the, but there is moon. Moon is specific. That's why we have used the or the. Both are correct sound. Okay. Next one. Abhi, next
She
sentence.
draws. She draws stars.
She draws stars. Okay. Dr. Rose, you can see number one on the right hand side.
Hmm. Anna is an artist, a doctor, and actor. The correct one is an artist.
Okay. Now, if you want to make it a negative sentence, what will it
Okay.
be?
Okay. Anna is not an artist.
Okay. Remember this sound Anna or Anna. I've heard both of them in different perspective. But because it is an English name, we say a sound Anna. Anna
Anna.
rather than Anna.
Anna. Okay. Anna is not an artist.
Anna is not an artist. Okay. Sentence number two, please.
Anna draws things that are in the sky.
What about the other two? We like to pronounce these two words.
Ground, ocean.
Okay. Number three.
Number Anna draws stars.
Please read all of the choices. That helps you, pronouncing.
Shells, shells, flowers.
Okay. Do you know the tongue twister? She sell in the seashore.
Sorry, sir.
No, okay. Do you need to drink water?
Yeah, just I let's carry on.
Okay. So shall I go to Avib then in that case?
Which one?
Number three.
Anna. Anna draws A shells, B stars, C flowers.
Flowers. Flowers.
Number
Say
flower.
flower. The sound is flower. Flower.
Flowers.
Yeah, lower flower.
Flowers.
So what is the correct answer?
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Stars. B stars.
Okay, Dr. Rosie, can you please make it a negative sentence? Number three.
Anna does not draw stars.
Okay, so if you like to make it an interrogative sentence, Abib, number three, what would it be?
Is Anna draws a shell or a star? I
Mm,
thought it should be the Anna draws a star.
one moment, please. Yeah, this is the catch here. What's the main sentence again? Normal sentence.
Draws. Draws.
Anna draws stars. Is there any ease in this sentence?
Yes.
No. Where did you get ease? Why are you saying yes?
Uh,
I'm writing it in the comment
wait.
section. There
Yeah.
is no is sound. There is no is in this sentence. Anna draws stars. What is the main verb here?
Draws.
Okay. Dr. Rosie, would you like to help her?
Yeah, it's like interrogative is it? Does Anna draw stars?
Does Anna draw stars? Now, if you want to make it a negative, babe, what would it be?
Anna.
Okay, for this type of sentence, the best way to remember, both of you, Dr. Rosie already knows, we have to bring either do or does. Depending on the subject, when there is only main verb like this draw, okay, we have to bring a helping verb, and that is either do or does. Okay,
Yeah.
we use do after first and second person, which is I, we, and you, and also after plural number for anything like they, children, teacher, students. We use does after third person singular number like Anna, any name, he, she, it. Okay, so in this case, Anna doesn't draw stars. Negative, yeah. Anna does not or doesn't, whatever you say. So in order to make interrogative, we have to make negative first. That will be easier for you. Then you bring does at the beginning. Does Anna draw stars? Remember, when it's a question mark, our tone should be always upper tone or high tone or rising tone. Like we ask very often, hey, who are you? What do you want? Similarly, does Anna draw star? Keep your voice high, both of you. Does Anna draw star? Can you please
Does
practice one time?
Anna, yeah, does Anna draw a star?
Abib?
Does Anna draw stars?
Very good. Remember, at least stars should be going up, yeah? From this level to this level. Tone should be higher intonation. You know, intonation is another important part for your expression and speaking, and people will be able to understand whether it's a question, whether it's a sad story, whether it's a happiness, or whether it is neutral. Okay? Now, are you clear now, Abib? Does Anna starts? There is no is sound. There is no helping verb is MR here. Clear,
Draw
Abib?
is not a verb. It's not a verb.
Draw is a verb, but we have to bring the helping verb, that is does in
Yeah,
this
I
case.
agree. I agree. I agree. I agree.
Great. Let me do it. We have got still 3 minutes 40 seconds. Number 4. Abib, what would be your answer?
Trees. It should be trees.
Please read the
Seed.
whole sentence always to have a good
Oh,
practice. Always read the whole sentence and all the other choices.
number 4. Anna does not draw a the moon, big clouds, see trees. The answer will be see trees.
Okay. Dr. Rosie, can you please make it a positive sentence?
Anna,
You have to
Anna
remove
draw,
not.
yeah,
Sorry. Go on.
yeah. Anna draw the moon and clouds.
Cloud, once again.
Clouds, yeah, clouds.
Remember the word is loud. We know the word loud. Yeah?
Loud, it's a cloud,
Loud. Now bring C, cloud. Keep the same sound. Cloud.
cloud,
Hey, you're very loud today. Oh, there are clouds on the sky.
clouds.
Very good. Habib, clear? Loud and cloud. Okay, so what is your sentence again, Dr. Rosie? I'm confused. You have said something incorrect, possibly.
Yeah. Anna Anna draws the moon and clouds.
Very good. Anna draws. Remember
Yeah.
the moon and the clouds together. Very good. Well done. Number 5, Dr. Rosie. You'll go fast this time.
Anna probably also draws trees.
Trees, airplanes,
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah.
Which one is correct answer? You said?
Mm, just just I like guess is trees
Okay, okay.
because I
No,
don't know what is the fact or nothing. I just guess trees.
you guessed trees. Okay. Abib, what do you think?
Because it's like all natural thing, moon, clouds, and like stars. So I just connect that it's nature trees.
But there is a clue. We're going to show you. Okay, Abib, please answer it. I'm going to show the clue in a moment.
Okay.
Would you please move the screen a little bit? It's covered by your screen.
Oh, sorry. Is it okay now?
No, yeah. Yes, not. Anna probably also draws. For me, it should be airlines. It's similar
Not
to the start.
airlines, airplanes.
It's an airplane.
Airplanes, yeah.
Okay, airplanes. It could be also said aeroplanes. AAER. Okay. Trees, fish. Okay. Dr. Rosie said trees. You said airplane. Let me go to the paragraph. There is a clue. Can you please read the passage quickly? Oh, 30 seconds. Look at this passage. First, moon, clouds, and stars. Everything that stays in the sky. So
Yes.
possibly she draws
It is,
planes because planes
yeah,
stay in the
airplane.
sky. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
All right, we've got 15 seconds. Thank you very much. Remember, whatever you have learned today, please practice
Yeah.
at your own time, okay? And I'm
Okay.
sure
Thank
you'll be developing your sound, your fluency, and all other things soon. Okay, bye. See you later.
Sure. Okay. Bye bye, sir. Bye.